Every 17 years, something strange happens in a small town in Pennsylvania. Children are born without voices. They don't cry when they enter the world. They don't babble as toddlers. They never speak their first words. But in every other way, they're perfectly healthy. Normal heart rates, normal brain activity. They grow, they learn, they communicate through gestures and writing. Doctors run tests. Specialists fly in from Philadelphia, from Pittsburgh, from Johns Hopkins. No one finds anything wrong. No damage to the vocal cords. No neurological issues. The children simply don't make sound. The locals call them the Cicada Children, because just like cicadas, they emerge on a 17-year cycle. And when they do, they sing. Marcus Webb was born during the last cycle, August 1st, 2008. A humid summer night when the hospital filled with silent births, 12 babies in 24 hours, none of them making a sound. His mother, Sarah, held him for the first time and waited for him to cry. He didn't. His tiny mouth opened and closed, his face reddened with effort, but no sound came out. The nurses assured her everything was fine. They'd seen this before. It happens every 17 years, they said. He'll be okay. Growing up silent wasn't easy. Marcus learned sign language. He carried a small whiteboard everywhere. Other kids stared, some laughed. But he made friends with the others, the 11 other Cicada children in his grade. They understood each other without words. His parents tried everything: speech therapists, experimental treatments, a specialist in Boston who claimed he could unlock dormant vocal pathways. Nothing worked. By the time Marcus turned 10, they'd accepted it. This was just who he was. But the old-timers in Millbrook knew better. They remembered 1991 and 1974 before that. They knew what happened when the Cicada children turned 17. They knew about the humming. Tomorrow is Marcus's 17th birthday. Tonight, he lies awake in his bedroom on Maple Street, unable to sleep. There's a pressure building in his throat, a sensation he's never felt before, like something wants to escape, like his vocal cords are waking up after 17 years of silence. He sits up and touches his neck. His pulse throbs beneath his fingertips. The pressure intensifies. Downstairs, his mother is still awake. He can hear her moving around the kitchen. She's been anxious all week, though she tries to hide it. Marcus knows why. She remembers what the town elders said when he was born. They'll be fine until 17. Then the cycle completes. No one would explain what that meant. Marcus checks his phone. 11:47 p.m. 13 minutes until midnight. 13 minutes until his birthday. The pressure in his throat grows stronger. It vibrates now, like a tuning fork pressed against his larynx. He opens his mouth experimentally. Nothing comes out, but the vibration intensifies. His phone buzzes. A text from Ava Chen, another Cicada child. "Do you feel it?" He types back, "Yes." "What is it?" "I don't know, but I can't stop it." Another text, this time from David Rodriguez. "My throat. Something's happening." Then Emily Foster. "I feel like I need to go outside." Marcus looks out his window. The street is empty, dark, but he feels it too, the pull, an instinct he doesn't understand, the need to leave his house, the need to gather. 11:52 p.m. 8 minutes. More texts flood in. All 12 Cicada children from his grade are awake, all feeling the same thing, the pressure, the vibration, the compulsion. Marcus stands. He pulls on jeans and a hoodie. His mother's voice drifts up from downstairs. "Marcus, you awake, honey?" He doesn't answer. He can't. But he moves toward his bedroom door anyway. "Marcus." He walks down the stairs. His mother appears in the kitchen doorway, her face pale. She's holding a mug of tea, her hands shaking slightly. "Don't," she whispers. "Please don't go outside." But he can't stop. His body moves on its own. He reaches for the front door. "Marcus, please." He opens the door and steps into the night. The street is no longer empty. They're all there. Every Cicada child born in August 2008. 12 silent teenagers standing in the middle of Maple Street, spaced evenly apart like notes on a musical staff. Marcus walks toward them, his feet moving without conscious thought. Emily is there. David, Ava, the twins, Christopher and Christina, all of them staring upward at the sky. 11:58 p.m. The pressure in Marcus's throat is unbearable now. He gasps, clutching his neck. Around him, the others do the same. Mouths opening, bodies rigid. 11:59 p.m. Porch lights flicker on up and down the street. Parents emerge from houses, their faces tight with fear. Some plead with their children to come back inside. Others just watch, helpless. Sarah Webb stands on her porch, tears streaming down her face. "Marcus," she calls. "Baby, please." Midnight. The humming begins. It starts low, a deep, resonant frequency that seems to come from the earth itself. Marcus feels it erupt from his throat, a sound he's never made in his life. Around him, the other 11 voices join in perfect unison. It's not music. It's not language. It's something older, primal. A frequency that makes windows rattle and car alarms trigger. Dogs howl and run. Birds scatter from trees. The parents on their porches cover their ears, wincing. But the Cicada children don't stop. They can't stop. Marcus's vision blurs. The humming consumes him, not just coming from his throat now, but resonating through his entire body. His bones vibrate, his blood pulses in rhythm. And then he understands. Images flood his mind, not memories, knowledge, ancient knowledge transmitted through the frequency. He sees Millbrook in 1991, 12 teenagers standing in this same street, humming this same note. He sees 1974, 1957, 1940, going back centuries, always 12, always on their 17th birthday, always this sound. The frequency is a signal, a beacon, calling something home. The humming grows louder. Harmonics layer upon harmonics, building into something massive and terrible. The asphalt beneath Marcus's feet begins to crack. The streetlights flicker and burst. Sarah screams her son's name, but he can't hear her. There's only the frequency now. The ground splits open. Not with violence, but with precision. A perfect circle in the center of the street where the 12 teenagers stand. The earth beneath them gives way, revealing a darkness that goes down impossibly far. The humming changes pitch, higher now, urgent. From the darkness below, something answers, a low rumble, a counter-frequency. And then Marcus sees them, shapes rising from the hole, not emerging, but assembling, fragments of shadow and sound coalescing into forms that hurt to look at. The adults on their porches back away, some run, others stand frozen, unable to process what they're seeing. The shapes take form around each teenager, tall, insectoid. Their bodies composed of overlapping chitin plates that shimmer with the same frequency the children are producing. Their heads are elongated, eyeless, with mandibles that click in rhythm with the humming. They're not monsters. They're parents. Marcus understands now. The Cicada children were never human children who couldn't speak. They were replacements, changelings, left in the hospital cribs 17 years ago while the real babies were taken below, raised human, living human lives, until the cycle completed and the signal called them home. The creatures reach for their children with limbs that bend at too many angles. Sarah Webb runs toward her son. "No, you can't have him. He's mine." But Marcus isn't hers. He never was. The thing wearing his face for 17 years was just a vessel, a seed planted in the human world, waiting to germinate. The humming reaches a crescendo. The creatures embrace their children, and the teenagers' bodies begin to change. Skin hardens into shell, limbs elongate, eyes sink and disappear. Marcus feels his humanity peeling away like old skin. He feels his true form emerging. And underneath the terror, underneath the transformation, there's relief. He was always supposed to be this. Sarah collapses in the street, sobbing. Around her, 11 other parents do the same. The newly transformed creatures descend into the darkness, their humming fading as they go deeper. The hole begins to close. earth and asphalt knitting back together as if it was never broken. By 12:07 a.m., the street is empty again, silent again. The parents remain on the pavement, staring at the place where their children stood, knowing they'll never see them again, knowing that in another 17 years it will happen again. 12 more silent births, 12 more children who will grow up human until the frequency calls them home. In the houses along Maple Street, babies begin to cry. Newborns, born at midnight. 12 of them in 12 different homes. They cry loud and healthy. The nurses in Millbrook Memorial Hospital smile and congratulate the new parents. What beautiful voices, they say. So strong, so clear. The parents hold their crying babies and feel relief. These children have voices. These children are normal. For now. But in 17 years, when the next cycle begins, they'll stand in this same street and hum the same frequency, because the cicadas always return, and they always call their children home. If you hear children humming in unison at midnight, don't try to stop them. The frequency has been playing for centuries, and some calls can't be refused. The 17-year cycle is never just about them. It's about what's waiting below.